Hi, and welcome to Humbler Acts Stop Smoking Power Blog on Wednesday, number 7. I once had an uncle who was single and lived in our house for several years, but eventually he wore out his welcome and was asked to live somewhere else. I remember Mother reporting that he had asked her, "Just tell me what you don't like that I'm doing, and I will correct the thing." She said he does not realize if I really told him, he couldn't correct it. People can't do what you tell them. I think of this now as a stop smoking author. Even if I told smokers what they should do to stop, could they really stop? And the answer is, of course not. So what's a guy like me supposed to try to do? If smokers can't do what I say, then what is the point of doing what I'm doing? I mean, there are 5.5 million folks in the world slated to die this year thanks to their smoking cigarettes. You mean there is nothing that can be done for them? Well, my mother died this past year. So not being so much a guy who believes I can talk with my deceased mother, yet also believing that perhaps some spirit of my mother lasts after death, I'm going to invoke her spirit to tell me, and maybe I won't get a thing. What can a stop smoking author say to smokers that will advance them towards stopping? So here we go. Mother's Spirit. I have a big question. If people can't do what they truly want themselves to do, I mean, most smokers do want to quit their smoking, what in the world can I tell them that will in any way lead them towards stopping smokes? You remember how you said that your brother-in-law could not possibly correct what you didn't like about him. Well, in the same way, the smokers can't correct what I do not like about them too. So what can I tell them? What is the solution? After waiting a few moments, I am moved to write down the following message. Tell your smokers they have to want to change. Just want to change. That is step number 1. If they can raise their hands up high and say, we want to change, we want to stop smoking, then the next step is to believe that somehow they can change. Not right at this moment, but in time they will surely change. Step number 3 is to purchase my son's ebook. And I don't say that because he's my son, but because it does show how to get set to stop smoking like an adult. End of the message which I've been drawn to write down. Now let me tell you something that you may not know yourself. You are a tremendous reservoir of talent and love, but you need to indulge yourself in finding it. My ebook helps you with that task. It allows you to build your willpower up high, just like you might your body in training for a big race or some athletic feat. You wouldn't scale a mountain with no previous training in scaling a mountain, and it's the same with stopping smokes. You need to get ready, but you can sure do it. So don't waste time and precious strength mulling over all of your stop smoking options. Get my ebook and let's begin. And when you find you've stopped, think well of my mother. Till next Wednesday, it's Humbler Acts.